I don't know whether there was a little bit of fatigue or whether there was a little bit of complacency because we were kind of 3 goals in front.
The ATM managed to get another 3 points uh, and managed to maintain in the first place. So in that, how do you see the performance of the players? What they done for today is something I think because of the weather and so on. So but then they managed to absorb all the kind of situation. So on that, maybe you can say something.
Yeah, I mean, first and foremost, obviously delighted again to be standing here after another 3 points. We had to work hard again to see it through in the end, and I think we, like many times in previous games, we have spells in games where we make it a little bit harder for ourselves than we need to. Um, but then we showed the resilient side of our game in terms of defending and making sure that we keep hold of what we built. Said at half time, I felt that we were a little bit sloppy in possession. I think we gave the ball away too quickly, too often to be able to build. But again, once we got the goal, I think we settled down and then started to play some decent football at times. And I just wanted the boys to have a little bit more confidence, to be a little bit braver on the ball and have an extra pass. It just allows us to build into a game, and obviously the goals certainly helped settle down a little bit. And yeah, then the weather came, but thankfully the pitch played quite well today. So I think it was a decent second half performance.
3-1, is it easy match for you?
No, 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 not at all. I think obviously it was an error from the goalkeeper, which gives them an opportunity to get back in the game. And I think naturally as a team, you start to be a little bit anxious, even though you have a 2 goal cushion. The opposition then dominated possession, and you could see the confidence growing in. But it was important we didn't concede another goal. And that enabled us to slowly see out the game. And like I said, yeah, the effort and commitment that the boys put in daily, weekly, and every game so far is excellent. So I'm really pleased again for them and everybody that they can enjoy another win.
Coach, we can see first half and second half is totally different from different game plan. So why do you? I mean, for the second half, do you tend to play defensive, more defensive?
No, not at all. I think it comes from the players. We the most games you'll see us play, we certainly don't. We try to be on the front foot and out of possession, try to put the opposition under pressure. I don't know whether there was a little bit of fatigue or whether there was a little bit of complacency because we were kind of 3 goals in front. But I actually thought we started the second half quite well for the first 3 or 4 minutes. Got the goal from a mistake from their goalkeeper, but still it was a good piece of skill from Faiz to put the ball in the net. So I just think as a consequence of that, the team we just dropped a little bit too far and allowed the opposition to have too much of the ball.
Coach, after 5 match, 4 win, 1 draw. So do you expect that your boy a great start for this season?
You would think that they would be full of confidence, but you can see even anxiety creeps in. And as you know, we just got to try to keep giving the boys confidence. I talked to them so much about the discipline. We end up picking up yellow cards that they put themselves under pressure, but they make silly mistakes, get involved in things that they shouldn't do, and then before you know it, like I'm playing with 2 fullbacks on yellow cards, and it makes it difficult for us to kind of manage games. But listen, they're still a young, relatively inexperienced group of players, so all we can do is try to help them and guide them, and they learn from the mistakes. But I thought, from a discipline point of view, second half was a lot better. And if we had to defend, we defended quite compactly, and then we have speed on the counter attack, so we can do both sides of the game. But yeah, it was the players' decision, not the coaches.
Coach, do you, of course, if win this league, I can go up for the Super League, right? So what the management put for this season for the ATM?
No, then listen, we're not going to get too excited because we know how football can change very, very quickly. All we do and all we can continue to do is build the club off the field, make sure that we're nice and stable, that we do the right things in terms of treating people correctly and making sure that our club is in order. And then on the field, we continue to evolve and grow. And like I've said, we've got a lot of young players, a lot of inexperienced players, and what we do we create an environment that they can come in and enjoy the training, enjoy the work, and at the moment they're enjoying the league form. But yeah, we won't get carried away. It's a very long season, lots of quality teams as well as players in the league. But for sure, we have to enjoy the moment.
If I'm not mistaken, you since 2019, 18 with this club. So what were the difference between Malaysia football and other league that you go before?
It's again my experiences in the UK and in Europe. I think Malaysian football has a real strong technical group of players. I just think it needs the structure that I know everybody's working hard behind the scenes to try to get right. Once they get the pathway and the competitions correct, I think that the game will flourish. I really do, because I think individually there's lots of really, really good technical players that Malaysia produces. So it's the challenge is putting it all together and getting an outcome, which is obviously takes time.